Okay guys, welcome back to SimCity. Game Guy here again, as usual. Here we're back in Summit Vista. And right after I quit the recording for last episode, the strangest thing happened. The game just crashed. So I've loaded it back up and I just entered in. So it doesn't look like we've lost any progress here. We've got 36 grand in our bank, so we're going to focus here on doing some well-needed upgrades there. We're going to upgrade our fire thing there. And let's see what our clinic is doing. The clinic looks pretty good. But let's just look at the healthcare chart. As you can see, the range they can service is not very good. So that is definitely something that is affecting our our land value. So let's put another ambulance there, and let's check our police coverage here. So it doesn't look like there's too much crime, but as you can see, the crime graph is the coverage graph is pretty low. So let's see if we can add let's add another coverage there. So that should increase our coverage graph a little bit there. Hopefully that'll help with that. And so we're looking at that, and we've recently been having trouble with worker shortages. We don't have the people in the workforce to be able to fill all the jobs. So the city is expanding almost too fast for its own good at the moment, because I really don't want to expand out on the circle anymore, because then we're hitting a residential industrial influx. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to do our loop but what the heck? Why are you going that way? Sometimes this road business can be extremely confusing. All right. So that's going to be our last loop there. So from then on, so let's place some simple cheap parks there. We got oh wait, that's school. Give me the books. Gotta cover that with that. Okay, so I figured out another way we can influence our zone level here. Forget some high wealth. We're gonna save up to build a public library there. So let's check on utilities here. So it's in the morning, so there's not going to be probably a lot of garbage coverage. So people are loving the new buildings. They don't want to expand just yet. Do you guys want to expand? So now our power situation is a little critical here. We are running a bit of a deficit on power. So let's see here. That should settle us. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's check our garbage situation here. You're gonna keep telling me the same thing. I'm not gonna listen. Alright, so they are wanting upgraded roads. So let's upgrade that to a medium density there. So now we're almost broke though because of it. But that's gonna give them the chance to you guys, you made me waste money. You just made me waste money. You guys suck. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Okay, so what's the school doing? The school has taught 0 students. School has 472 students enrolled currently. Alright. Oh. Okay, there we go. That should help with traffic, because they were bottlenecking. So there's still a lot of places that need it looks like industrial is not doing very well here. It looks like our industry is not doing very well. We just don't have the workforce. And I really don't want to build out at the moment. So what we're going to have to do then in order to supplement this needed influx of workers is we are going to have to build up. So we're going to need to build a mega tower. So let's see here. We are going to need, let's do a regular mega tower. So let's save up our money a little bit here. I know it's going to take a lot of saving, but we're making some decent money. Let's check on some other things. It looks like... Are you serious? You don't have... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. The wait... How does that happen? Okay, so... That is definitely an issue now. That they don't have enough workers. So we definitely we're going to take out a $100,000 bond. And with that, we're going to buy a mega tower. So we're going to put the mega tower, that is huge, right there. And they're going to start building it. And so when it's finished building there, that should be able to support an untold number of Sims. So that's good, because they're not increasing in density fast enough. And I'm spending a lot of money on other things. So, that being said... Okay, let's see here. Okay, building. Apartments for rent. Now we just doubled in size there. So that means a lot of things. The worker shortage should go away though. Do you see that? The worker shortage should have just gone away. Because we need... Okay, so what do you want? I can't afford to add another shopping center just yet. So garbage collection will probably get really high. But we can upgrade our city hall there. Oh shit, I just closed City Hall. Well, the city just closed down for like a second. Okay, so now it looks like we are having severe traffic issues. So let's upgrade those streets there. And these ones are going to suck to upgrade. Alright. So, it looks like our main avenue now is getting really, really crowded. So if I were to look at these here, we're going to need to upgrade these. So let's take these stretches here and upgrade at least from there, at least from right here, to a high density avenue. And it looks like that helped relieve traffic somewhat. So that is a good thing. Our trade depot, however, let's see, are those business? Our trade depot is going to need another, let's build another freight holder thing there, and then build another delivery truck. So now we got collecting from 2. So that should help their business if they're able to ship out their freight there. Okay, what does the government want? City Hall module available. We don't really need one because there's some all over the place. So that is good there. Alright. So we still don't have high wealth people. We need to figure out a way to make some of these higher wealth. And like I had said, what we're going to do is we're going to plop down a library. Let's place it... Let's put it right there. That should hopefully help some land value. And then also... Ooh, ringing in the ears. Well, you guys can't hear that. Now, I'm thinking we also will need to invest in some more bonds here in a little while. And so a lot of you probably, if you guys play this game, you're thinking, well, I don't do bonds, that puts me in debt. Actually, in real city practice, in a real city, a city does take out quite a few bonds. We just haven't, in some of my other cities, we haven't needed them as much. Because most of the time I would wait to upgrade. But these bonds have really helped us since they've allowed us to really buy a lot of things and upgrade the city. The thing is, though, when you do a bond, you got to make sure you have the income to support that. Let's check on some things here. Okay, so trash. We need to upgrade our trash. Let's actually do two trash trucks there. Let's check on power. Just to be on the safe side here. Let's just upgrade that just to be on the safe side. So then we have some extra power there. So that's good. We're on the safe side there of things, because this thing probably eats a lot of power. And I guarantee you, if we build an academy, that it's gonna have a lot more stuff. So let's check our land value here. It's like right on the tipping point there. So if we go, let's look at some of these cultural things here. Let's see what's pretty inexpensive here. That Giralda. They don't have the Sears Tower. That is the Sears Tower. That is the Sears Tower. Forget what they call it. Well, you know what? Let's build the Washington. Let's try and maybe get a landmark here. So maybe if we focused on building one of the cheaper ones, because we can't afford a high wealth, but a lot of these are just medium wealth. So that won't help us there. We need some things that will raise high wealth. And it looks like the high wealth stuff is going to be, of course, the more expensive stuff. The Globe Theater. Another church. Yeah. Alright, so we're needing to really up density here somehow, by some means. So let's think here. What would raise density? Let's check on some of our stuff here. So let's check. Health coverage is okay. It's not the greatest in the world. So I'm thinking maybe build another clinic. Fire coverage sucks. So what we're going to do to meet this ever expanding desire for, because look at that, the fire coverage is good in the old half of the city, but the new half of the city, it sucks. So I'm thinking if we build another fire station right about in this area, that'll be nice. So we can actually afford to build one right now. So this should help our fire coverage here. Let's build a bell. I always think that that's important because that helps reduce fire costs. So now we've got a little bit better grid of fire protection. There's still some of the uncovered there. So that's where that lies in. But that should help raise some value, because when you have fire protection there, over that people look fondly upon that. So the education now, I bet you guys are brim-packed. You guys are brim-packed. So we need to focus on getting some more, focusing on building up an education place. So I actually, this will encourage that, I want to build a public high school. So we're going to build a high school. So let's take a medium density road here. We're going to go straight off of it here. And our high school will be in this area here. So when we pay back one of our bonds here, I'll issue a decent sized bond here. So we've got a little ways to go before we can do any education expanding. So let's check out on utilities here. It looks like utilities are good. It was good we added those two things. Sewage is good. Not sure what we're gonna do with the sewage situation just yet, because we're sending our sewage elsewhere. So we might keep doing that. Water. Ooh, we're getting low on water. So let's see how the water table is. Water table looks really good. So let's just place a water tower by where we're going to place the high school. Let's see how power is doing. Power is doing excellent. So that is good. So the school is at capacity because we don't have the capacity to teach 766 students just yet. So I'm thinking our loan should be getting close. Let's just pay that off. So let's see here. We're going to need to accept another big loan, but I'm not ready to do that just yet. So let's wait a little while here, and when we get some more stuff paid off, then we can do it, because it costs 80,000 for 80 grand for the high school. And so commercial demand isn't very high either. And so that is good. And so it looks like we can have another... Oh, we need school coverage. Alright. So we got school buses there. So we have some density increases to do. Let's just go along and increase these streets here. Increase the main ones. We'll have some main boulevards there. So you guys... Alright, so you were wanting some density increase, and you can't, because the rest of you doesn't want to. So that should help. It looks like something's building there. So we've got 8,500 people exactly. No worker shortage. The capacity is max there, so we don't need any more on that. Boo, 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 boo. It actually is making us some decent money. So let's check our budget here. Where are our heaviest expenses? Education. That's good. The fire we need. However, I am thinking, let's check our police gauge here. It looks like a lot of the criminals are getting captured. So crime is not too bad of an issue. Let's check waste disposal management. That's good. Oh no, I was gonna look at our fire. Yeah, so see the fire, they should get responding. See, there we go. See, that was good. Now let's check for abandoned buildings or rubble. That is good. Looks like there's another fire. That's funny. Oh, Sims. Okay. So, in order for us to make... Because I'm not wanting... Even though we can afford a $100,000 bond, I'm wanting to save up a little more, and we're going to get the $50,000, $50K bond. I don't know why I'm saying dollar, because the Sims game doesn't go by dollars here. And it really kind of stinks that we have no natural resources of our own. So all of our resources have to be done through other stuff. So we've got a trade depot working. This should help with business for our freight shipments. So And that's really all we really need, because we're not going to get too heavily in industry. And my gosh, look at that, man. That is some serious congestion there. I mean, we've upgraded this to high, and look at that during work hours there. So that is something else there. Okay, so what else can we focus on? Oh, they did upgrade. Awesome. So the face of the city is changing dramatically. What's she saying? City is so sophisticated. That's good. That must mean these are right on the brink of upgrading densities. So let's just upgrade these to low density streets from dirt streets. They deserve at least, the suburbs deserve at least that much now. So, and it looks like that actually did help. So, we want to focus on, our still focus is getting our super high. Oh, it's vacant because it just built. Our residential areas, because they're right on the tipping point of being that. So let's get our $50,000 savings bond, our mortgage, I guess. Well, cities don't get mortgages. And so what we're going to do is we're going to build a high school. And I'm not sure if I want to build him there or there. Let's build the high school here. Wait, did that only cost 60? I feel like an idiot. Okay. So that should really increase our land value here. So if I check, if we were to look at things here, so when we build on, we have to make sure we leave rooms for our high school. So we need to have high 5 wealth houses develop. So let's just zone some extra. Let's just do that and see what happens. Okay, that's going to be extreme low wealth there. So the land value has to increase. It doesn't start there as that. So it looks like the happiness, overall happiness of Sims is sliding a bit. And so we need to create more jobs, it looks like, for some of them. So I'm hoping that let's check out our student enrollment list. So the elementary school, we can actually now afford to give you. Oh, it's a top floor one. We can't afford to give you an upgrade there. And let's give you an upgrade of a bus there. So that should help. And so with the increase in education level, that will be something that can help too. Oh, so now we can build a mayor's house. I am actually going to build it back here next to the high school, hoping that that will encourage land development, higher wealth development, I should say. So, And so we've gotten a lot covered in our episode today. It is around the half-hour mark, so I will call it there for today. So see you later, guys.